guys, it's HeySofia and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is episode 4 of my survival multiplayer series and it's also day 4 of CRAFTMAS, so welcome if you're coming here for either of those. I thought it would be quite fun today to do something survival multiplayer and something a little bit different. Now, I had a lot of you guys last time comment that my storage was pretty horrific, which I completely agree with. It is really bad, so today our focus is going to be on storage and maybe also exploring a little bit just to get some more materials. I'm starting to run low on things like iron and we're going to need that, also torches, so that's kind of the plan for today. Now, I would like to do a couple like little Christmassy things, like survival Christmassy type things around my village in the next couple of episodes, so look out for those, but I figured there's no point in going ahead and continuing on with this really crappy storage situation, so we're going to focus on storage, which I think because I've got quite this nature looking village going on, I might go for like a hobbit hole type storage thing in this hill. The hill's got a lot of space, it's protected. If I just dig into it, I don't need to worry about having to build a whole structure and using a lot of materials. I'll probably just focus on actually digging it out and making an entrance to it, maybe dig the inside a little bit as well, and then I'll focus on the decorating probably next time when I do like all my CRAFTMAS type decorating things as well. And I'm just grabbing a few materials like pickaxes and stuff like that, otherwise I'm not going to be able to even dig, and I also need wood so I can harvest wood when I'm just going along and I run out. But we're probably going to remove a little bit of the hill. We're just going to need a little bit of space, so we might leave the tree where it is because I like the tree. When I'm building, if there's a tree that I like and I feel like I can incorporate it into my build, I do leave them because a naturally generated tree is going to look a lot better where it is than you putting trees, if that kind of makes sense. Like a tree that was already there will look more natural than a tree that you're placing because the game's generated that way. I don't know, but that's what I think anyway. Now I'm going to be playing around for probably a little bit. I've got to make this hobbit door. I want it quite large so it's got this big like a big wall kind of door to it. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to get some more wood because we are low. We're going to need more oak. I would also like some dark oak, but we're going to have to look for that a little bit. So for now we'll probably just deal with spruce for my second accenting color. But what we're going to do, we're going to build a really like big kind of round circle, and then we're simply just going to put an oak door inside of that oak. So I'm building like a big round door, but there's a door inside the door. If you kind of get me, it's what you tend to find when people build hobbit holes, when I've built them as well. And I'm just going to use oak for the door, and then we'll do behind the door some spruce to kind of make the oak stand out a little bit more. And then I would like to accent the spruce and the overhang that we will be building with like some dark oak, but we're going to have to find that. And I think birch is like a little bit too light for my liking anyway. We're going to start putting in some of this spruce here. I don't know what kind of shape I want to go for, if I want to make it a really wide entrance. I don't really think I do. We probably want something like not too big. I want it big enough that it's like, oh, this is something, but not giant because it's only me and my little village. Maybe later on you guys can join me, but for now I think just me. I'm gonna fill in this spruce up here. See, it's a little bit too small, we need a little bit bigger. Maybe if I make it come out a little bit more. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I might change this a little bit. Oh, I missed one up there. It's just slanting a little bit too much. Now, maybe if I cut that out completely. That's better. Okay, that's looking more like what I want. I probably will do the exact same on the other side. I might not remove everything for now. I'll just kind of... There we go. I'll just fill this in with some dirt for now, just so we don't want like a mob coming in while we're trying to build over here. We can worry about that later. I might also change this later on, but we'll keep it like this for now. We just need something, so we've got something to work with. Let's just fill that in. There we go. Now nothing can get us. But see, I think that's a good entrance. It's kind of what we want. Let's just... Oh, we need to get that spruce block back. Okay. Yeah, but I think that's looking pretty good. We'll try it. Actually, we might make it even with the other side. You don't also have to make, if you are building this as well, or you have the idea to, you don't have to make it perfect like I am. I may be just a little bit pedantic, but I think this is looking nice. So we're going to do our overhang. I'm just doing like dirt blocks, which we're going to try and let grow a little bit so we get grass in them. But little overhangs like this are nice, and then we can do like an accent with the wood underneath the dirt. Let's have a look. But you also want to do, if you're building something like this as well, see how I'm just placing the dirt randomly on top of these bits that are pointing out? That's how you kind of get it looking more natural in a way, but we need more dirt, so let's go get some more dirt. We also need iron and coal, and we need torches to put inside here, so we might go actually exploring a little bit. I'm just gonna... yeah, we're getting low on a few things. Okay, let's go back over. Now we're just going to... oh, we need to build a tower. Fill this in. And then we might go do some exploring. Okay, but before we explored, I just finished off my little overhang. So all I did was I just put spruce staircases underneath the wood. Now I would like to do not spruce staircases but dark oak, because I think that will really stand out a lot more and it'll look a little bit better. But again, I do not have dark oak around me, at least not that I can remember, so we're gonna have to go exploring for that one. But again, we're just gonna try and do a little bit more play around with the But again, we're just going to try and do a little bit more play around with the dirt. You just want to be randomly placing it to make it look more like you haven't built this little overhang. It was there and the door's just built into it. But I think this is looking pretty good now. I think it's a really good little entrance for our little like storage area. Now I will probably do, like I mentioned, decorations next time, so I'll do pathways, I'll do flowers and vines and bushes growing over it and stuff like that when I do some like CRAFTMAS decorating of our little village. But for now I'm just going to keep it pretty plain, because the idea is that at least we have some storage. I might not even completely store this all, because I'm going to need to get quite a lot of wood, and I don't really want this episode going on for a very long time. So but what we need first, I've just sped up now, we actually need some, like I mentioned, materials. Thankfully we do have that cave that's right next to the storage entrance there, so I've just ventured down into it. This cave is actually really good. I didn't even choose this spot based on the cave. I chose the spot there because I like the lake and I like the trees that were naturally generating there and the landscape, and I thought it would be quite nice to build. I didn't even know the cave was this good. If you guys watch my normal tutorials, you would know that I focus a lot on gardens, so that's really the first thing I do even when doing survival, is I look for a nice garden landscaping area. The caves are like the last of my worries, they're like the last thing I think of. It's probably why I always struggle a little bit, because I'm always kind of like thinking of, you know, oh, I need this flower, but then I struggle with getting my iron ore. But actually, this area down here looks pretty good, so let's go have a look. Something that we don't have that I would really like to get, there would be some diamond ore, because it would be nice to upgrade my like tools and my sword. Now we don't really have like an enchantment table, so I can't enchant it yet, but at least we can have something that will last us a little bit longer, so that way I'm not having to come down here for iron ore all the time, which doesn't seem to matter anyway because I found so much iron ore. Oh, I just made an axe when I wanted a pickaxe. Okay. We are going to need to get some iron ore, and I will quickly make this furnace. Oh jeez, now my inventory is really messy. Okay, let's put some coal in there. Now we're gonna need some iron. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure there's some up here. We can probably just mine the iron that was up here. Where was it? Where is the iron? Oh, okay, there it is. We'll just get 3 of these. We just want enough that we can at least make a pickaxe. So if we find some diamond, we can, you know, mine the diamond. But yeah, so if we can find some down here, some diamond, also lots of iron ore, lots of charcoal, because we are going to need to start doing more torches as we expand further and we need more lighting. And I'm not really big on redstone at the moment. Well, I'm not a redstone person anyway, but I don't really need any redstone at the moment, so we won't look for redstone. Maybe some gold if we found any gold, and yeah, just iron, diamond, gold. That's probably all we really... Oh, and charcoal. Basically everything, but... Oh, there's a zombie. I'm always so scared. Oh, and there's diamond down there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need to get him. Okay, let's get the sword. I'm hoping that no more will come out after him, kind of making sounds, but we should be okay. I don't see any more. It's pretty lit up here anyway from the lava, but let's get this diamond. Yes, we now have 1 diamond ore. I should probably also look into getting some armor at some point. Again, like I said, you guys, I'm a very big landscaping person, but that's not always a bad thing. I think it's fun sometimes to do survival differently than everyone else. You don't always have to do the same thing just because everyone else is doing like survival and being tough. I just like to do survival and focus on my landscaping. Let's just get this gold as well, and this iron would be good too. There we go. There's another gold. Maybe we can have a look around and see if we can see any more diamond. Something else you guys want to notice, and I think I mentioned this in the first episode also as well, is we do actually have quartz ore in amongst all like underground and just like overworld as well. You probably would have seen a couple bits back there. I would like to mine it, but I don't really have the space. This is why we're building a storage area, you guys, because I need space. But quartz ore, you don't have to go to the nether in my server to get it. It's very... Oh, there's more diamond. Okay, there better not be anything there. Let's just block that up in case. Not that that will do anything, but anyways, you don't have to go to the nether to find quartz, but it is very, very difficult to like get enough to actually do anything. So yes, you can get quartz in the overworld, but it is very difficult to get enough to do anything major. If you were wanting to do a like really, really big build type of thing with a lot of quartz and stuff like that, you are really going to struggle. Just try... Oh, there's more gold up here. But yeah, you're really gonna struggle to get enough to do anything when you're just getting like quartz from the overworld. Most people will still go to the nether on my server to get quartz because that's the best way still to get it. It just makes it a little bit easier. Like let's say if you're wanting to make a couch or something like that for your house, you can easily go underground and probably find like your 6 pieces to finish off that other staircase for your couch, that kind of thing. So it's more so there just for... Oh, and there's a plane going overhead. But it's more so there just so you guys can like people can just get a little bit if they need a little bit, just like the odd piece, but you're not meant to live off it. That plane is still going overhead, but we're gonna have another quick look around. I might go down a different way. I haven't really been to this area before. Let's go down here maybe. Okay, no, this is where I came from. Oh, I'm a little bit lost. Okay, I haven't been over here though. What's over here? Okay, charcoal. Oh, you guys, we have a mine shaft. Okay, let's go down there. Now, again, I am scared of everything. So when I find these poison little spiders, you guys, I seriously hate those poison spiders. I just like run when I hear them. I probably won't explore everything in this mineshaft. I would like to come back to it though, and at least now we know that we do have one here, because now we can collect all the rails and we could even make a little tiny train in our town. That could be quite fun. I'm gonna just place some light around here so there's not any mobs forming, especially when we come back down. I'm just gonna be really cautious because, again, I do not like mobs. They terrify me. I am the worst survival Minecraft player. Okay, let's go down here. Yeah, I'll probably I'll keep going for a little bit, but then I might skip ahead. Just because, again, it would be good to do like a big kind of like a couple of exploration episodes and collect a lot of materials, or if we build a train or anything like that, we can collect the tracks down here. But it's always good. This is actually a really good location, you guys. I surprisingly built somewhere random that ended up being really, really good. We have a gigantic cave right next to us, which ironically has a mine shaft in it now. It's full of ore. We have a river, we have trees, we have a really pretty landscape, but seriously guys, this is like the best place ever. But I basically left the cave just now and I have finished off digging basically the basics of our little storage room. We might make that a little bit wider, but for now this will do. I think that's really good and a good start. Now next episode I can go do some collection of resources like trees and leaves and stuff like that to do a bit more Christmassy, and then as I'm doing that I can make some chests and put them in there and we can sort that out a little bit more. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little episode 3 of my survival multiplayer. We started our storage, which is good, and now we can really start getting into a few more things. Please like and subscribe, and like always guys, thank you. Bye!